natural fertilizers for orchids that everyone should know. In today's video, I'll share a very simple yet effective way to make natural fertilizer that anyone can do at home. With just ingredients readily available in your kitchen, you can care for your orchids to ensure healthy roots, strong stems, and year-round blooms. I'll prepare the ingredients for caring for my orchids. An apple, a very familiar item in the kitchen. Apples are very nutritious. Normally, when I eat apples, I peel them, but instead of throwing them away, I keep the peels to use as an ingredient for caring for my orchids. Apple peels contain a lot of vitamin C and minerals, which are very good for the plants, helping them to be healthier and recover faster. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to support me and so you don't miss any orchid care tips. It's great to have you as a companion on this journey. I slice them thinly and tear them into small pieces so that when used, the nutrients dissolve easily and the orchids absorb them better. This is a simple, easy-to-do method that is very effective, utilizing readily available items at home. Next, I'll prepare a container and put all the sliced apples into it. On the Blissful Garden channel, you can also find many ways to make homemade organic fertilizers from familiar kitchen ingredients. These are not only cost-effective but also help plants grow sustainably. Next, I poured in about 500 milliliters of hot water. This step helps the nutrients in the apples release faster, so that later I will have a really good solution for the orchid to absorb. Next, I add sugar. Sugar is very good for orchids, helping to activate microorganisms and support root development. I only use about 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. Then I stir well until the sugar dissolves, and then close the lid. We will soak this nutrient solution for 4 days. The solution will ferment slightly, and then it will be very effective for orchids. Four days later, I opened it and saw that the apple juice had begun to ferment. The liquid had turned cloudy white, indicating that the fermentation process was progressing correctly. I took a container and carefully filtered the apple juice, removing all the pulp and sediment. After filtering, I obtained a container of fermented apple juice, ready to use to nourish the orchid. Next, I took out a spray bottle and poured in the fermented apple juice. Which country are you watching this video from? Let me know in the comments. It's wonderful that we can connect and chat with each other from all over the world. At this point, I began caring for the plant. After that, I started watering and spraying the orchid. I sprayed evenly on the upper surface of the leaves to wash away accumulated dust, while the underside of the leaves was crucial where the stomata opened, allowing the plant to absorb nutrients better. When the leaves are clean, the plant can breathe. The roots will grow stronger, and the entire plant will begin to develop noticeably. With this type of nutrient solution, I fertilized it every 2 weeks. On normal days, I only misted it with clean filtered water to maintain humidity, regularly every 3 days. Following this schedule, the orchid would be healthy. Roots would establish quickly, leaves would be plump, and growth would be stable. I didn't throw away the leftover nutrient solution in the bottle. I took it to the garden and watered the orchids in the garden with it. With this nutrient supplement, the plants grew stronger, their roots were healthier, and their leaves were greener, thicker, and shinier. After a short time of care, I noticed the orchids started producing many flower stalks, and the flower stalks emerged simultaneously. Not only were there more stalks, but the flower buds also formed more, becoming plump and firm. It was clear the plants were thriving. The orchids in the garden, from leaves and roots to flowers, all developed evenly and steadily. That's why I felt very confident using the remaining nutrient solution to care for my entire orchid garden. With proper watering, my orchids produced strong stalks, many buds, healthy flowers, and the whole garden always looked vibrant and full of life. Next, I took out a clean bag and poured in the fermented apple juice that I used to care for the plants. This apple juice contains many beneficial bacteria. When I watered the orchids, these microorganisms remain in the growing medium and cling to the roots. Thanks to these good bacteria, the roots are protected, stronger, absorb nutrients better, and the plant grows sustainably without shock or weakening. Afterward, I watered directly at the base of the plant, allowing the water to soak evenly into the roots and the entire growing medium. As the fermented apple water gradually permeates, the orchid roots begin to absorb nutrients, pumping them back up to nourish the stem and leaves. You'll see the plant getting healthier each day, the leaves becoming fuller, and its growth becoming more pronounced. With this type of nutrient solution, I only use it once every 2 weeks. About twice a month is enough. There's no need to overuse it. I soaked the entire pot for about 20 minutes, allowing the roots to absorb enough water and essential nutrients. About 20 minutes after watering, I took a soft cotton towel and began gently wiping all the orchid leaves. The purpose was to remove any remaining fertilizer water from the leaf surface. This is very important, because if excess water remains, mold can easily develop. I paid special attention to wiping the leaf axils and the leaf tips, as these are the areas where water tends to accumulate most, and also where fungal diseases often first appear. After wiping, the plant was completely dry and clean. At this stage, I removed the plant from the pot and placed it in the garden, in a shady, well-ventilated spot with gentle, even light. Diffused light helps the plant photosynthesize well, especially when the leaves are clean. The metabolic process is stronger, and the plant grows noticeably more each day. After 3 weeks, when I looked back at this orchid pot, it was truly a feast for the eyes. My orchid has grown noticeably. The leaves are shiny again, thick, sturdy, and clearly very healthy. The leaves are clean, glossy, and much more beautiful than before. Not only the leaves, but the plant has started to sprout flower stalks. I checked carefully and found that the flower stalks are very strong, thick, and firm. Looking down at the base, the root system is developing strongly. with older roots sprouting profusely under the pot, firmly gripping the growing medium, exactly the look of a vigorous orchid. You can clearly see healthy leaves, strong roots, beautiful flower stalks. This is a sign that the plant has fully recovered and is entering a stable growth phase. Thanks to the nutrients I used, a natural microbial and symbiotic fungal system has formed in the growing medium, making the soil more porous and allowing the roots to absorb nutrients better. Beneficial bacteria are retained, while harmful bacteria and bad mold have been almost completely eliminated. Thanks to this, the orchid's roots are stronger, the leaves are thicker, and the flower stalks develop beautifully. From leaves to roots, from base to flowers, everything shows the plant is on the right track. With regular, proper care and patience, our orchid can completely grow vigorously again, producing large, healthy, glossy leaves and preparing for a much-anticipated flowering season. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to support me and so you don't miss any orchid care tips. It's great to have you as a companion on this journey.